Onward! Onward March! You're in Times Square. We also learned that Megan Thee Stallion is in Moulin Rouge. Gorgeous woman. And I can't believe that we are literally capturing this on Broadway debut.
When's the last time you talked to yourself and what did you say?
Oh, I don't think people realize that Times Square did not look like this when I was growing up. Bro, it was full of porn shops and titty bars, peep shows, hookers were walking everywhere, drug dealers.
Big, soggy, thin slices of pizza loaded with sauce, like this sweet sauce. Also, Katz's Deli. Bro, the last time you had that was when?
I think it was actually during the pandemic. Yeah,
How do you live in New York City and not have Katz's Deli at least once a year?
We're trying to escape this puddle in front of us. So much going on in New York, but we're still making it happen for you guys. We're a working studio. We edit, we do everything. Should we give them a little sneak peek?
Why not?
All right, we got a secret. Just don't tell nobody. All right, y'all?
Is there a character you're looking forward to reviving?
Probably not. One character was called the Pisser. Oh my God.
What was that character like?
Well, because everybody can't take a joke.
What's the last joke you couldn't take? Onward March. You think people know where we are right now?
We are in Times Square. We are in the thick of it all. If you cannot tell, I'm pretty sure anyone who's a New Yorker who has been in New York recognizes our background. And it's fucking packed, but we love it.
We just went to go check out TKTS. If you've ever been in New York City, if you live in New York City, you should be familiar. You might be familiar with TKTS. We're looking at watching our first show together.
Pop the Broadway cherry together, because we both found out we both love Broadway. We looked at a couple of dope tickets. We looked at the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, Hamilton.
Yeah, which I haven't seen.
Harry Potter.
And we also learned that Megan Thee Stallion is in Moulin Rouge, which I am kind of shocked at. She's a Texas rapper who is a gorgeous woman.
Oh, that's Moulin Rouge?
Yeah.
I thought it was Chicago.
No, it's Moulin Rouge. I thought it was Chicago too. And here she is in all her glory. Voila. Who knew? And today's the very first day of her performance, so tonight we should look at the reviews and see what they say and then go see it ourselves.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's stunning. Super talented.
How long has she been rapping for?
Oh, I think it's been at least 4 or 5 years she's been around now. There's a remix that she has with Beyonce that I know is pretty famous. I can't remember the name. I'm really bad with names of songs.
Yeah.
But
same.
the girl's got hits with Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. Like that girl, she's out there really doing her thing. And she's really made a huge mark for herself.
She looks young. She's like, what, 20s?
Yeah, she's in her 20s for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Woo! Look at that. God damn, she is a baddie in every sense of the word. And I can't believe that we are literally capturing this on the very first day that she's making her Broadway debut. We always have the best timing.
Right? And why is that, though?
We just explore. We're natural explorers. So when you're naturally just going out there and exploring and enjoying life, things come to you. And you get to you have a lot of first experiences. You get to see things before most people do. We don't wait for things. We make it happen and we move.
I heard a quote from someone recently that said, I don't ask for what I want, I explore what I get.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. That's a good quote. Who gave you that quote? That was good.
They just said it. It came out naturally, and I was like,
It might have been one of us, or maybe you were talking to yourself.
could be. Could be. When's the last time you talked to yourself, and what did you say?
Oh, I speak to myself all the time. Like if somebody was in my house, they probably put me in a straitjacket. But I said some things to myself today, just reminding myself that I'm enough. I'm doing the work to remember to choose myself in certain situations. And I had to have that conversation in the mirror earlier this morning. What about you, brother?
I probably last spoke to myself before a business call that I had. And I just kind of was telling myself, my job is to listen, to understand, to make sure that I am making the person feel safe and seen, understood, to detach from the results too. Like, no agenda. How can I be of service to this person and not need whatever comes out of it? It's a muscle that I'm exercising, and it's getting a little bit stronger, and I have to be consistent with it. You don't just do it and then wait a couple of months and then do it. It's like working out. And it's helpful to have a coach too. Yeah.
And I think people miss that lesson. Every muscle, whether it's mental, physical, you have to be consistent and build it up. Learn yourself and learn how to adapt, learn how to push through, learn how to get through the ups and downs. That comparison you made of it being like a gym, it's a life commitment. You want a good body, you got to work for it. You want a good life, you got to work for it. You want to grow your business, it's all work. Every day that you open your eyes, you got to put in that effort. Even look at what Sergio is doing right now. We're walking through the streets and he's literally balancing a camera in front of him, talking to you guys as we're walking through the street. He has a big stick. You see it?
And if you guys comment, engage, subscribe, share the video, you just might get a chance to see my big stick in person.
If we have you as a guest on the show, oh my God, I'm gonna put him on punishment. I love Times Square. It brings back so many memories. I don't think people realize that Times Square did not look like this when I was growing up. I think I told you, bro, it was full of porn shops and titty bars, peep shows, hookers were walking everywhere, drug dealers. I mean, you still had the Broadway shows and the cool factor and the lights and the ball drop and all that, but it was really not the safest place, but it was still a place where everybody wanted to be. So to see it as it is now is just a whole flip. Watch your step.
Oh, thank
See, you got to have your brother's back while he's walking with the camera.
you.
When you first came to New York and saw Times Square, what did it make you feel?
I think about that sometimes because I almost kind of envy myself when I first came to New York. It's actually kind of hard for me to relive the experience in my head. Just the feeling of being somewhere new, get a whole different vibe and energy. I was like in awe. I was just amazed by all the tall buildings, the lights, energy, all the people. I feel like I was in a whole nother universe.
Did it feel like everything you thought it would be? Like, did it feel like what you saw on TV, and how different did it feel from what you recognized at
That's
home?
the thing is, like, I wasn't someone who would watch movies about New York. I would just watch movies, and if they showed some big buildings, I might assume that it's New York because everyone talks about New York. The first time I went to Queens, New York, the first New York ground that I touched, I went to this pizzeria in Queens called Danny's House of Pizza.
Oh, I love pizza.
And they have really big, soggy, thin slices of pizza loaded with sauce, like this sweet sauce. And oh my God, I fucking fell in love. My favorite pizza place in all of New York City.
You have to take me there.
Danny's House. It's deep. It's in Kew Gardens, I think.
Yeah, that is pretty deep.
It's not for everyone too. Some people like more firm, crispy crust. It is kind of soggy, but I like that. I fucking loved it. It's so good.
And we said the sauce was sweet.
It's just sweet. Yeah.
I'm traditionally a savory person, but I don't mind a sweet sauce on certain pastas and stuff. So I'm curious to try that. We're gonna bring an episode to you from the pizza shop one day. We're gonna go try his pizza, and then we're gonna
try your spot
and
too.
try my spot, and then we'll let you all go test it yourselves, and you can tell us in the comments which one you thought was better. So that's coming soon to you guys.
Also, Katz's Deli.
Oh,
Fuck.
Katz's Deli.
Last time you had that was when?
I think it was actually during the pandemic.
How do you live in New York City and not have Katz's Deli at least once a year?
I know.
What is that about?
Well, it used to be once a month for me because you can get those sandwiches. You can feed a whole family just off of one sandwich. They stack it up with so much damn meat.
Right.
But it's one of those places in New York that is a pilgrimage. You have to go. You have not been to New York if you have not been to Katz's Deli and had some of that fresh, what is it?
Pastrami. Yeah.
And they will give it to you right off. They'll cut a piece and you can grab it before you even get your sandwich. And you will fall in love like we did.
It's like a museum in there. There's always huge lines.
Always celebrities too. We're trying to escape this puddle in front of us. So much going on in New York, but we're still making it happen for you guys. We are now a full-fledged, not only a podcast, but we're a working studio. We edit, we do everything.
Literally. And I keep saying podcast, and I forget that it's not technically just a podcast.
No,
it's like
we're a show.
Yeah.
Because we do everything. We do comedy, and that's another thing I'm looking forward to, actually. Should we give them a little sneak peek that we're going to take something together?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, we got a secret. Just don't tell nobody, all right, y'all?
Anybody, nobody. But do share the video, but just don't tell anybody.
Yeah. We're taking a comedy class together. Can you guys believe that?
I'm fucking crazy.
I'm excited. We're taking improv. And again, we both have great improv skills and chops, but every instrument should always be fine-tuned and tweaked. You should always learn and grow because no matter how much you know, there's always something that you can learn to add to the depth of your skill and what you do. And how did this come about? Shout out to Corey, who hooked us up with the class. Right. Are you excited about this, Serge?
I'm actually really nervous. I am pretty nervous, but I know that's exactly why I need to do it, so that I can get over that fear and just feel a little bit more confident, secure, Knowing that I did something that was difficult, I think that's the biggest win for me.
When you're nervous and you're getting ready to explore something new, and you got the butterflies and the nerves are tingling,
Yes.
your butt cheeks are clenching,
Right.
and you're gassy.
What else? Keep going.
all,
Keep going.
all good signs. You slap yourself in the ass, whatever you need to do.
Right.
But all those things let you know that you're alive, that you're about to experience something that's going to make you grow.
And how do you feel about the comedy class?
I am excited. I'm a little nervous just because I haven't been in the element in so long. I was kind of an improv coach for, shout out to my Nightmare Haunted House family. I love and miss you guys. I did that for about 9 years. We would just come up with stuff right on the spot. And I remember when I had to audition for them. So it's just bringing back those tingly feelings. And I'm excited just to see how I've grown from the last time I did improv.
When was the last time you did it?
I would say that had to be 2014 or maybe 13 was the last time I physically did the last show. I always remember just feeling so alive. I just felt like exploring all these cool characters and being able to transform. Also to kind of breathe life into characters that nobody knew existed.
Within you?
Yeah, within myself.
Is there a character you're looking forward to reviving?
From those shows, because they were all horror characters, probably not. One character was called the Pisser.
The Pisser.
The Pisser. Oh my God.
What was that character like?
Well, the Pisser, so people would come into the room. First of all, they had to walk through a bubble to get to my room. So it was like this tight space.
This is improv.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had to squeeze through to get into the room. I'm in the room standing on something that's probably 7 feet tall, and I'm standing on that thing with shoulder pads. So I look even taller. So I look like this huge monster. Then they would come in and I would lock them inside the room with me, and I would stare at them and I would slowly put my hands in my pants as if I was going to grab my genitals. And then I would turn off the lights and then I would spray them with warm water. But they thought I was pee. And then we kind of made it a little salty just to give effect, in case it went in somebody's mouth.
Salty, oh my God. That is crazy.
Yo, people would
Salty.
scream.
They try to fight you?
One dude tried to fight me, but they knew it wasn't real. But nobody really got violent. But people were just upset because the thought of being peed on just really fucked with people. We called the haunted house was bad dreams. So everything was a nightmare. You had to crawl under a bed in one room, and then the boogeyman was there waiting for you. And they would give us the characters, but then we had to give them the depth and create a story of where they possibly came from, why they were doing what they did, and then develop that.
And that's the improv part, is creating the stories out of nothing, right?
Exactly, yeah. But also being able to do it in the moment. Sometimes you don't get a chance to get prepared. They just say a word and you got to just go off of that. And they would test us.
Really?
Yeah.
Like literally, like what does that look like? Just someone says a single word and everyone just makes a scene?
They're like, cake. Now give us a scene about cake.
And how many people are there typically in this space?
We had 20 to 50 actors at a time, every show.
But they wouldn't all respond to cake.
No, but we would put like 2 or 3 people at a time and just tell them to make up a scenario about cake.
Everyone's watching.
Yeah, and then I would pretend.
That is terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Oh, God.
And then I would pretend to be like a store clerk. And then we would all come up with these different things. And then one person was angry about the cake. And then one person was like, this is vanilla cake. I want chocolate cake. But it was just so cool to see how creative people could be, just winging it. It teaches you how to be quick on your feet. That's what I love.
What are the benefits of even doing a comedy class in the first place, or an improv class? I mean, just being more funny?
I mean, yes, it does make you more funny, but I think it just teaches you to deal with things that come at you fast, because life can be fast. You never know what's going to happen, know what's going to happen at any given moment, and it just teaches you to be prepared for life, thinking quick on your feet in general.
Well, what does that mean to you, being that you haven't taken improv, but you have taken comedy class? How has that affected your work?
Dramatically. I've been a lot more confident when I show up on business calls. When I spend time with friends and family, I'm able to create a space that allows the person to really open up to me, and some of that is through humor and through comedy and through saying silly shit, and most of the time people miss it, but when I point it out, that they'll catch up to it and they'll laugh. And laughter is kind of like adding coins to a trust jar. if like laughter. And I have to give credit to one of my mentors, Mark Gambale, who that's one of his references.
What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark? It's allowing me to connect with people in a way that is fun, exciting.
It's a good way to read someone's energy too, because everybody can't take a joke.
What's the last joke you couldn't take?
You know what? I wouldn't say there ever really was. 'Cause I'm not as sensitive as most people think. I'm a big believer in if you can dish it, you should need to be able to take it.
What is this shit?
Dish it, so I'm saying if you can make a joke about someone, because
right.
I am very sarcastic, I can joke, I love to cause drama sometimes. I can be very facetious, but when people do it to me, it doesn't bother me. I actually expect it and I encourage it. Some of the best jokes I've ever heard were actually about me. Shout out to my boy Will Frank. We used to work at this company, Lizzie grew up in PR and management, but he introduced me to this website years ago where people would go on and just talk shit about it, people. And he put me on there, and they thought I was gonna like be crumbled and get upset. And the first thing that somebody says is, oh my God, look at him. He looks like a young Morgan Freeman. Was Morgan Freeman ever young? And when I tell you, I fell out, and they did that because I have a lot of moles on my face. I thought it was fucking brilliant. I said, because that was whoever that was taking something that they saw about me. I mean, literally, the picture was up for 2 seconds. Whoever wrote that said they need to be a comedy writer because they literally just saw me and they're making up this great joke and it was fun. And I think people need to learn to laugh at themselves a little bit more and not take yourself so serious.
Why is laughing at yourself important?
Because you realize when you can take a joke at yourself, you also kind of learn to just be a little more careful when you're joking with others. You learn how durable you are. Certain things still will sting. I may not be offended, but it still will sting. And it gives you a little more insight into how other people feel. So just being able to balance yourself, it gives you the ability to be kinder and I'm more understanding and give people a little bit more grace. Laughter is always the best medicine.
My wrists are about to fall off. I can't feel my hands. So we're going to wrap up the
Wrap it up, baby.
episode here. Where are we going right now?
We're going to Bill's Sepulchre to meet my brother Christian. And guess what? Y'all may be seeing him soon on episode. I'm not going to say for what, but it's going to be special.
I love how we're shooting at all different locations. Like we're walking now, we're sitting at the gym,
Yeah.
my apartment, like we're everywhere. I fucking love
Yeah.
that. So exciting.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Stay tuned. Subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace. We have everything.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shall we walk?
Oh, I don't know how you do that because my hand is frozen.